10 tools of triumph are the key psychological skills needed to survive life-threatening illness and thrive beyond it. And the 9th tool of triumph for survivors is will yourself to move. Will yourself to move. The biggest challenge faced by cancer survivors is chronic fatigue. And I experienced it just like every other cancer survivor does. When I came through treatment, which was chemotherapy followed by an adult blood stem cell transplant for acute leukemia, my biggest single challenge was being able to stand in the shower long enough to wash. I timed it was 53 seconds. I couldn't stand for more than 53 seconds. In fact, I discovered for the very first time why they have those little plastic seats in showers, because I couldn't stand for any longer than that. I wanted to share with you a passage from my latest book about that experience, and most importantly, about climbing back and how will can help us in doing so. Each day, I willed myself to move. One more sheet thrown back, one more pair of pants donned, one more trip to the toilet completed. Standing in the shower long enough to wash and dry off was an obstacle overcome, and a ringing telephone answered in time was a summit achieved. They were seemingly insignificant and simple steps, but they were the beginnings. From there, I began to walk around the ward and pedal a bit on the stationary bike on the ward. And once I was discharged, I began to walk around the block, and then a little bit of walking, jogging, and then continuous jogging. And thanks to mild cardiovascular activity like that, like walking and biking and hiking and swimming, I was able to completely rebuild my energy back to that which I had had prior to my illness. And that led to a study to investigate what we call the Climb Back from Cancer program. So the Climb Back from Cancer program is really simple, and in my experience, very, very effective. It's 3 times a week. The first session is done for 30 minutes at an easy level of cardiovascular intensity. The second session, done 2 days later, is done for 15 minutes at a harder level of intensity. And the third session, 2 days after the second session, is done for 20 minutes at a moderate level of intensity. So once again, the first session, 30 minutes, easy. The second session, 15 minutes harder, and the third session, 20 minutes moderate. And if you'd like more information, you can go to my website, www.climbback.com. So during treatment, if you don't want to go to treatment, you can't get yourself moving, you're not sure if you can take it any longer, you might want to try a mantra that I used during my climb back. For every step I took in the hospital ward with my bag of chemotherapy, up on my IV pole, I said to myself, I can get better. I will get better. I can get better. I will get better. So just as there is an opportunity in every crisis, in every obstacle, there is always opportunity. So the 9th tool of triumph for survivors is will yourself to move. Will yourself to move.